Hello, welcome to the Save a Business World channel. Today we've got a question asking about the success mindset and what is our take on it and what does it really mean. So over to you, Sally. What is the success mindset? What is Saber and what do you and I believe the success mindset is all about?
Do you know what, Brendon? As we know, life is happening to us all every day. There's things coming at us. Every time you pick up your phone or check your emails, there's some sort of crisis or challenge that we're faced with. And unless you are aware of the success mindset, our lives can easily get derailed by some small WhatsApp or some small crisis, or our biggest customer getting cross with us, or our biggest supplier causing chaos. These things happen to us all the time. We're faced with challenges every day. But our success mindset, the success mindset is the ability to switch from panic and fear into calm and logic.
Okay, cool. So I like to look at the opposite of the success mindset, which is called the failure mindset. And what we've learned through our studies is that the default setting in all of us is to go to the failure mindset when faced with a challenge. So let me ask you this. Can you share with me a challenge and I'll try and explain what naturally happens in most of us from that challenge.
So, say for example, you get into work and your best team member resigns, what are you going to do?
So I've got a resignation letter on my desk. So the default setting, if I go into the failure mindset, the first thing is I'm going to panic. This is a big problem. That was a key employee. They were helping us with delivering a lot of the results. I'm going to very quickly go from panic into exaggeration, and I'm going to start to exaggerate the problem. And this is what goes super quick. I like to think of it like you're digging a hole. So it starts just before panic, it's like you're digging a hole with a tablespoon. Then when the exaggeration kicks in, you've gone from tablespoon to JCB. And then as you start the exaggeration, the slippery slope has begun, and you're now like a big tunnel boring monster machine. So I would probably go very quickly from, oh no, this is a bad story, to this is the end of the business. I'm probably going to get fired as CEO. My wife, you are going to think that I'm a failure. You're going to leave me for a younger model. All the other customers are going to leave. That person is just, you've destroyed their life, or whatever terrible things. I'll just go very quickly into it. What then tends to happen is, because of that, there's a very pessimistic outlook. So everywhere I look, I'm going to see more and more problems. And if we think about it properly, problems are everywhere and they're easy to see. Solutions are not so easy to see. But we'll be focusing on all those problems. We will then be crippled by fear and unable to make any decisions. Whatever self-confidence I may have had before the challenge will no longer be there. My ability to make decisions that I had before the challenge will have somehow disappeared somewhere. And I'll be in this deep hole, and the only thing I know how to do when I'm in there is to dig further.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
So, to look at it differently, and just as panic starts to arise, whenever you're faced with a challenge, maybe you're driving to work and a combi crashes into you and you're late for a very important meeting. These are all the challenges that we face with every single day. A better way to do it is, as soon as you feel the trigger of panic, is to consciously switch to the success mindset. You've got to say stop, and I'm going to focus on the success mindset. And apparently the experts say it takes 13 times more effort. I don't know how they measure that to you.
I don't know. 13 sounds like a big number of effort.
It does take a lot of effort. When things are going wrong, you've got to make a big effort to switch from panic to calm. Because panic never helped anyone. Whatever's happened to you today, panic is not going to help anyone.
So use the same example, please, of the resignation.
So if we go to the resignation, and when we get that resignation letter on our desk and we start panicking, we naturally switch, or automatically switch to calm. And we calm down and
if we've put in the 13 times more effort.
Yeah, it does take a lot more effort. So once we've switched into calm, we can then calmly look at the situation and just say, okay, this has happened. And then from being calm, we can be logical and say, okay, there's nothing I can do. It's a sad state of affairs. Let's get a plan together. Let's do a logical plan of what are we going to do from here. Then once we've got calm and logic, we become optimistic. It's not a scary thing. It's just an act. It's just something that's happened. We get excited. Maybe we're going to find someone. Maybe we're going to find a rainmaker. Maybe we're going to make big change in our business, whatever. You look at the positives. And generally, we then get driven by excitement. It's an exciting, interesting thing to overcome a challenge, rather than a terrifying, deep, dark hole that we find ourselves into. So I find training ourselves to switch from the failure mindset to the success mindset is a game changer, because life's happening every day.
And every single day we're going to be faced with challenges, and every single day new challenges have to come to us if we are growing as people. So to me, I like to have like tattooed on my eyelids the failure mindset and the success mindset, so that when I blink, I'm reminded of these things. So like you say, if you start to panic over a situation, you know where you're headed. And if you can stop it at that point, it's a lot easier to transition by choice, conscious choice, across to the success mindset, where with the same problem, we look at it differently and we get a very, very different outcome. And if you think about just life in general, if you wake up every day with the success mindset and you work on waking up every day with your success mindset, you're going to go and do successful actions, because your mind determines your actions. Whereas if you're the other side and you're waking up with the woe is me and the victimhood or victim mindset, you're going to be that as well. You're going to get the worst results.
Yeah, when you wake up with a success mindset, the day looks positive, it's exciting, there's challenges to face, but you're up for the challenge. But when you're in the failure mindset, sometimes all you can think about is to enjoy and execute, to try and find some greener grass somewhere else. And it's the worst way to live. So rather just wake up every day, train yourself to be calm, be logical, get a plan for the day, look to the future with optimism and hope, and be driven by excitement. And that's my take on the success mindset.
That's it. And just, if you're aware of it, continually ask yourself throughout the day when the challenges arrive. Am I in the success mindset? Am I being calm? Am I being logical? Am I taking positive actions? Or am I just seeing problems everywhere I look? Because then you know where you are. So to me, that's what you have to do, is understand what the failure mindset looks like and avoid it as best as you can.
Yeah, so thanks guys for watching. That's our philosophy on the success mindset. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Always go every day and live your best life. That's all I can say.
From me, be cool, be great, be alive.